Hey, what's up, guys? This is Falkowa, and I'm bringing you a Groundwar domination game on Rundown. And as the title states, I do go 130 and 9. That's 130 kills and just 9 deaths. And I didn't really know how to approach, the commentary on this video, so I'm just gonna be real with you guys and say that it was a cheap way, in my opinion, to get 100 kills. To answer a few questions that you're probably thinking right now, I am not a hacker. I don't use aimbots or anything. I just use a regular PS3 controller with the joysticks and the buttons, and sensitivity set to 8. Another question is, do I get this kind of score all the time? And I'd say no. When I go into a game, I'm looking, not to get a high kill-death ratio. My kill-death ratio overall is like about a 2.28. It fluctuates between 2.28 and 2.27. But I do strive for the most kills in a match, whether it be me going 60 and 20 or 70 and 5. I'm trying to get to that high kills. I think on a regular team deathmatch, I average probably between 15 and 30 kills, and on a domination more like 30 to 70. I just try and play kind of aggressive depending on what my kill streaks are, or passive aggressive, where I'll stay at one part of the map and try and pick off guys and then move to another part and pick off more guys. But most of this map is chopper gunner kills. That's all I can pretty much say about this. Did I get lucky? Very lucky on this map, because the other team had to have no Stinger missiles, for one, to shoot down my chopper gunners, or my Harriers to get to my chopper gunner. They also had to be still of decent, average players, because they had to capture flags to help the game last longer, because in domination there is no time limit and it all was on the point system. So it seemed like whenever I was in the chopper gunner, we held more flags, and then with me running around, they took the flags back, and that made the game pretty balanced. Right now we're losing, and I'm 42 and 2 or something, and so I had to get really lucky that the other team had average players and my team had average players to cover my back and make sure that I could build up my kill streaks and not die. I pretty much came into this game, no joke, with a intention of trying to get to 100 kills. I've never had 100 kills on Modern Warfare 2 yet, typically because I play Ground War, and I think it is the best game mode to play. I played Demolition, I played Headquarters Pro, I played Search and Destroy, and just regular team deathmatch, and just regular domination, and I just like, because of the bigger maps, I just like having to play against more players. So 9 versus 9 I think is a very good setup for maps like these. On Headquarters or Demolition, in my opinion, it is kind of easy to average like a higher kill count. I average maybe like 30 kills or 40 kills, depending on if I'm with a party of players on a Demolition. And on if you're playing team deathmatch, even on Ground War team deathmatch, you're not going to be able to call on 3 chopper gunners. In my opinion, there's just not enough time, and by the time you work up your kill streaks, it goes by, team deathmatch goes by how many kills your whole team has, where in domination it's just flag captures and has nothing to do with kills. So to get a high kill rate count, I would suggest playing Ground War, because whenever you get a domination map like this, there's 9 players to kill, and when you're in a overpowered kill streak like the chopper gunner or AC-130, it is easier to kill people because there's so many of them, and you're gonna get high kill counts. On this map, I'm using my bread and butter class. Again, like I said, is the Scar Heavy with extended mags and claymores. My kill streaks are 5, 7, and 11, and that's why I think it was just so easy for me to get the chopper gunner in such a high kill count, because all I had to do was get 5 kills, and every time it seemed like I got the Predator missile, I was able to get 1 to 2 kills, and pick off another guy to get my Harriers, and then after my Harriers, I just had good placement on getting them on the bomb strikes, and then it was able to shoot down people. So I was really lucky for my Harriers not to get shot down whenever I called them in, and right now I'm close to 100 kills, and I'm just, this is where my emotions just took over, and I was trying to run around and get a lot of kills and build up my kill streak again, and it was just, a mistake made on my part, because when I look back at this video, I think I might have been able to even call in 4 chopper gunners if I didn't have that big long break of deaths in the middle. And right now I found myself caught because they had the C flag, and I just didn't know if I could get down, and I made this jump before, but I just failed right there, and there goes 3 kills that I had on a streak. But so I really like this part of the map because I like rushing over to here where they typically spawn when they have C flag, and watching this side of the bridge and the other side, which is the middle area bridge, and usually just going back and forth picking players off or trying to flank our side of the bridges. And like I said in my previous rundown video, not to cross any sides of the bridges, because that just leaves you open for people spawning behind you. And right here's another fail because I knew that guy had a noob tube, and he missed the first time but got me in the second one. So when I spawned over here, I decided to just hold down this building, I think, because I really like this side. And as you see, we're winning the match on domination, but they have 2 flags, and I think after I die here, they end up rushing A and capturing that flag. So we started out having all 3 flags, and it seems like typically whenever you get all 3 flags, sooner or later you're going to lose all 3 because of the spawn system of when they have no flags, it's random spawning all across the map. And we see right now they're rushing across to get A, which really helped me in the time system to make the game longer. But in my opinion, I wouldn't consider this an elite game because of the tactics that I just used. And coming into this game, I knew that I was possibly going to get to 100 kills because I was the host on this server, and I knew that because there was a host migration, and I was the first one in the server, and so I knew that I had the fastest connection out of everybody playing this game. And I noticed a big difference being host with the connection when I was in the chopper gunner, and my bullets were just coming out at a very high rate of fire. And so I knew I was going to break 100. I never knew that I was going to be able to get to 130 at all, but that was just one of my goals, was just to get to 100 on this map. So I came in with the outlook of, look, this guy right here is like following me around. He did it the next map too. It was kind of annoying, but I came in, I don't set up a chopper gunner usually, and I probably won't ever do it again after this, just because this was like a very cheap way of getting kills. But I just decided to do it just to see if I could get to 100 kills, and after I did, I'll probably never shoot for 100 again. I'll use different kill streaks and everything, because it was kind of an accomplishment that I did, and there's just nothing for me to shoot for again. I've got 100 once, why get it again? I'll probably set up my nukes, and my ultimate goal is to get a triple nuke video. First, I'm going to start with a dual nuke, and then if I get a dual nuke, I'll probably try to get a triple nuke, because as I look back right here, they have 191, and I was just like, oh geez, I'm not going to be able to get another chopper gunner. But if I had a nuke equipped instead of a 5, 7, 11, I would have definitely played this game a lot differently, because getting 7 kills is a lot harder than getting 5 kills without dying. But right here, they had 191 points, and I think we end up capturing the B flag and totally shutting them off on their points, because I am just totally spawn raping them with the chopper gunner. And after we capture all flags, I think the game does end with me still in the chopper gunner, so I don't even know how many more kills I would be able to get. But I was just really lucky none of the other players had the Stinger missiles, and I was just able to just kill everything that moved pretty much down on the ground. And I just had a really good connection, and there was 130-9, and pretty much my teammates didn't even post up good scores. But that was it. Please rate and subscribe and tell me what you think in the comments of this video.